Let's discuss appraisal gaps and how to properly advise your clients, whether you're representing a buyer or a seller. In this real-life example, the seller has accepted a purchaser's above asking price offer with a $20,000 appraisal gap coverage. So any appraisal that is within $20,000 below the purchase price, the buyer will cover. But the appraisal actually comes in $35,000 below the purchase price. So now what? Is the seller obligated to sell? Is the buyer obligated to buy? Let's look at the options. From the buyer's side, we have a $15,000 problem due to the appraisal. So if the buyer still wants to buy, let's try to negotiate the best deal from that seller. If we can get them to compromise on price, they're going to be able to get a better deal than they would have otherwise. Or the buyer can decide to cancel. The seller also needs to be guided. Do you want to give up some money in order to show up at a closing in a few weeks? Or do you want to start over with the hope of a new transaction and the possibility of better terms? Your job is to anticipate these possible challenges and educate your clients as to the options they may take before the challenges occur. Appraisal gap coverage is such a great example of this. Talented agents avoid difficulties by preparing their client for all the possible outcomes before they happen. Do you happen to have a real-life scenario you'd like to share regarding appraisal gaps or an example of where you were able to anticipate the next steps in a transaction and effectively guide your clients? Please send it to me. I'd love to be able to include it in the future. Thank you for watching.